Hey guys, K-Man Rocks 1998 42 here, and this is going to be my fourth Pokemon of the week. It is the week of January 20th through January 26th of 2013, and the Pokemon of the week on Cerebi.net from that time is Reuniclus. Let's see here. Some facts about Reuniclus. It is the 141st Pokemon in the updated Unova Region Pokedex. It is the 579th Pokemon in the National Pokedex. It is known as the Multiplying Pokemon. Reuniclus is a Psychic-type Pokemon. It evolves from Duosion and is the final form of Solosis, and it is in the OU tier. So, without further ado, let's get right into the battle.
Alright guys, here it is, the battle. So without further ado, let's get right into it here. There we go. Now, this was a battle against DancingDragonite. This was an OU battle, I should say, against DancingDragonite, obviously, since the Pokemon of the week is Reuniclus. He's gonna lead off with his Tyranitar, and I'm gonna lead off with my Tyranitar. Now, I was really curious to see who was faster. His Tyranitar seems to be faster. I was a little tempted to think he was, Choice. He didn't show me anything that would argue otherwise. But my Tyranitar is, I believe, sassy-natured, which increases special defense, decreases speed. So, it would make sense if he wasn't Choice. But anyway, he's gonna withdraw Tyranitar and go into his Gastrodon. A bad matchup for, my Tyranitar, but good thing I double-switched. On that turn, I went in my Reuniclus, which I know his Gastro doesn't want to stay in on. At least I think it doesn't. So, yeah, I go for the Calm Mind here. I don't know what that was, by the way. I was a little confused by my action. I go for the Calm Mind, and he goes for the Toxic. Thank God he missed, because I did not want this Reuniclus, status at all, no matter what the case. So I go into my Ferrothorn, who is part Steel type, so it cannot be poisoned. He now doesn't know what to do. So he switches into his Dusknoir. I don't really know why, but apparently his Dusknoir is in a Master Ball. I was a little confused about that. Pressure activates. I go for Curse here. On that switch, on the predicted switch. I haven't found a Curse set for Ferrothorn on the internet anywhere, but all the ones I've used have been awesome. Curse is a perfect move for Ferrothorn, seeing as how it raises attack and decreases speed, which increases the power of Gyro Ball, plus it also raises its defense, which is one of its main perks. So, I see it perfect. But he goes for the Will-O-Wisp there, gets the burn on me, which was a little frustrating. But as you can see, Gyro Ball still does a hefty amount of damage after the Curse. Sandstorm is going to be doing some, but he gets it all back with leftovers. Yes. So he goes for Hex here. If anybody knows what this move actually does, please leave it in the comments. Because I think it does something other than just normal Ghost-type damage. But, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. He lives with, like, 1 HP, but gets knocked out by the Sandstorm. So, Ferrothorn, not Ferrothorn, that's not how you say it, I gotta break that habit, you say Ferrothorn, that's how it's pronounced, Ferrothorn. Takes out the Dusknoir, he sends Lucario here, who I know I can do absolutely jack squat to. Ferrothorn, blah 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 blah, Ferrothorn can't do anything against any Steel type, the only attacking moves it has are Gyro Ball and, Power Whip. But anyway, I go into my Infernape here, not really predicting the Dark Pulse, but I guess that was kind of an added bonus. He definitely doesn't want to stay in against an Infernape, and I know that. He switches into Gastro, predicting my Fire-type move, whether it be Flare Blitz or Fire Punch or something like that. But I just go for the Swords Dance, which increases my attack by 2 stages. So now I am a Physical Sweeper, and I am ready and poised to attack. I am carrying Fire Punch instead of Flare Blitz because I don't like recoil. Plus, Fire Punch is good enough after a +2. But here I go for Close Combat, hoping I can take this Gastrodon out in 1 hit. And I actually am able to take it out. So that was awesome for me. The defense drops aren't too big of a deal. Just the great thing is I got that Gastro out of there, so I can freely switch in my Reuniclus now. So now I see Infernape is like just sitting there, but he sends in Landorus, and I'm a little scared of Landorus here. It shows he's faster than me, faster than a Jolly Infernape, which leads me to believe he's Choice right now. But he does take out my Infernape with the Earth Power. I was thinking maybe I would be faster. I'd probably be faster because, I believe Infernape is faster base speed-wise, but he must, I was thinking he was Choice. So I go into Reuniclus here. He doesn't want to take a Psychic. So he switches out into Lucario. Unfortunately, I predicted that, and I went for the Calm Mind, which, increases my special attack and special defense by 1 stage. Excuse me. I think he misclicked here. He went for Aura Sphere when I know he had Dark Pulse. I was a little confused. Maybe he predicted a switch or he maybe just misclicked. But, I do carry Focus Blast on this Reuniclus. And, it misses the first turn, so I was like, oh, man. So he's gonna get a Dark Pulse off now, which kinda sucks. But I know Reuniclus, this is a max HP, max physical defense Reuniclus with a +1 spec D, +1 spec attack. It's just everywhere except speed. So I know it can take that hit very well. I hit back with the Focus Blast, and that is going to one-hit KO Lucario after Stealth Rock damage. Reuniclus is just a boss in this game. I'm just going to... I mean, it destroys a lot of things. I was very proud of it. So he sends in Tyranitar here, and I'm thinking, alright, I'm not really scared of Tyranitar. It can't do much to me, and I have Focus Blast. He goes for the Crunch here, and I know I can live that, because I'm max physical defense. And I live that not as heftily as I wanted to, but I still live it with a decent amount of HP. And I go for the Focus Blast. It does hit, and that is definitely able to take out Tyranitar in 1 hit, seeing as how it is 4 times weak to fighting. So, yeah. If I had to choose an MVP for this battle, it would definitely be Reuniclus, just because of all it did. But the battle's not even close to over yet. Don't know what I'm talking about. Now he sends in his Ching Chang Chow. His Landorus back in. And his Landorus is gonna be faster. And, it goes for the U-turn. I definitely think this Landorus is Choice now. Not because it's faster, but just because, the moveset his moveset is a Choice moveset. So he switches out into, his other Xing Chang Chong, his Terrakion. As I see Terrakion there, so I go into my own Landorus, only the difference between ours is mine is in its Therian form. So it does have Intimidate, which cuts its attack, which was very nice for me. He goes for Close Combat here, I don't know why. He knows I'm really bulky, and, well, I guess he didn't know I was bulky, but Landorus is pretty bulky, and Close Combat's not very effective. Not really sure why he clicked that. Maybe he just wanted to test to see how much it did. I go for Stone Edge, actually predicting the switch into Landorus, but he stays in Terrakion. But that does do a good chunk to Terrakion anyways, so he goes for the Close Combat once more. Again, that's not going to do too much. His defenses are going to keep dropping, which means my attacks are going to keep doing more damage. I keep going for Stone Edge, thinking that he's going to switch into Landorus at some point, seeing how little Close Combat's doing. But, he just stays in. That was a little confusing to me. But, not too big of a deal. He finally withdraws his Terrakion and goes back into his Landorus on the 1 turn that I use Earthquake, which was not a good thing for me. He, out-predicted me there. Kudos to him. But, he makes a misplay right here, I think it is. Yeah, he goes for the Earth Power. Not really sure why. I think he forgot that Landorus is still a flying type in its Therian form, even though it is clearly standing on the ground with no wings. But I get the critical hit with the Stone Edge. I don't think it mattered, but it might have. I didn't do a damage calculation, so I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think it mattered. Yeah, so he sends out his, Terrakion, his last Pokemon, just to, live with 1 HP. and he goes for the rock slide, hoping to get a flinch, and just kind of like flinch stall me, but he doesn't get it. I go for the U-turn, and I'm able to take out the Terrakion, and that is the game. Good game, Dancing Dragonite. It was fun. I'm really glad you cooperated, because I was having a lot of trouble finding a good match all day, and it was just aggravating. But yeah, I didn't get to show off Thunderous at all. Didn't get to use it whatsoever. But it doesn't matter. I got the win. That was the important thing. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and a comment if you want to. Subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.